All right, we're live. This is the JT Sports Show, the NFL Draft Edition. The draft starts any minute now. Jackson and Lewis are here. They have about 6 screens going, whether it's the NBA, the NHL, or the NFL. They are locked and loaded. The Vikings, this is possibly the most anticipated draft in years. Fellas, how are we feeling on this majorly anticipated night?
You know what? Got a feeling of nervousness. You know what? I have no idea what's going to happen. Is it just going to be a JJ McCarthy to 11? That would be, I feel like, the most ideal situation at this point now, because it seems like the Patriots are not going to trade their pick. But Jack, do you have any insight? I feel like the most ideal situation at this point now.
There's a little feedback there. No worries. Wait, did
we had to figure out the live stream there for a second?
We're good. Drake May is obviously all of our number one choice, but it doesn't seem like that's going to happen anymore. We are now shifting our focus to JJ McCarthy. Trade into the top 5, get McCarthy.
Jeff Darlington's talking right now about the Vikings.
I believe this was already mentioned earlier tonight. He said there's a lot of tension inside the Vikings war room because they have no idea what's going to happen. So I'm assuming that's a rerun of what he's saying right now.
How much money?
Who was it?
How much money would you pay to be sitting in the Vikings war room currently?
A lot. I'd pay $1,000. Would you?
I don't know if I have $1,000 to spend on one night of Vikings war room, but
well, yeah, I'd pay a lot of money to do that.
Jack, would you rather sit in the Vikings war room or sit courtside at a playoff Timberwolves game?
Courtside.
I think it's got to be courtside. But
would you rather sit in? Would you rather sit in on a Connolly and front office meeting this summer, or the war room?
Oh, I mean, you could ask me almost any Timberwolves question. I would say the Timberwolves, like behind the scenes, that type of thing. But I don't know.
Yeah.
So Tom Pelissero said recently, like an hour ago or so, that the Patriots are not going to move their pick, and that they're going to probably take Drake May, which is obviously not what the Vikings wanted to hear. They wanted to move up. They've been saying that for a while. The package, who knows what the package would have been. So I don't know. I mean, hindsight, this could be a great thing. Maybe Drake May ends up being just an average quarterback. Maybe we take Michael Penix at 11. Maybe we do trade up for JJ McCarthy. I don't know what we're going to do. I would prefer Michael Penix at 11. You keep the 23rd pick. You can bolster the team in other ways there. Obviously, the injuries are a concern with Penix, but JJ McCarthy is. Yes, for me, that is what I want to see.
I'm getting some comments in the chat from
here. We
Jack
can
Olsen
put them
right
up on
now.
the screen here.
Okay, good. We can put them up on the screen because I couldn't see them before.
Jack Olsen, thank you for viewing.
Can you see how many viewers we have? Because I can't see on YouTube.
I am not sure. Oh no, it says we have 7 people watching right now. So
wow.
You know what?
Hey, well
done.
That is better than we thought.
In the chat, everyone say in the chat who you want us to draft. Who do you want us to draft? Send it in the chat right now.
We will. Yeah, and again, I made this thing earlier. Let's see if I can pull this thing up. If you want to join the show at some point, email this email, and you can join the show for a take for however long you want to be on here. Okay, we are open to anybody. If you have a thought and want to join the show, you are more than welcome. Let's see. Let's go back to the comments here.
Hey, you should pin that comment.
We want. Yep. I see. Michael. And Penix. Got it. So Jack Olsen wants Michael Penix. Go ahead, Jack.
Pin that chat at the top, the email thing.
I can't move it, unfortunately.
No.
But that's why I'll just take the comment off the screen. They're currently interviewing Caleb Williams. We're hoping he is a bust.
Yes, we are.
I mean, I think he'll be a good player, but the hype is real. The draft.
Think he's wearing high heels the show tonight?
We already saw he wasn't.
No, but his fingernails are absolutely painted.
That's pretty crazy.
What do you think? Go ahead.
I was going to say, I think if I was a Bears fan, I might paint my fingernails. I don't know. But I think all Bears fans that don't paint their fingernails might be considered cowards.
I mean, yeah,
Like
not
Big Cat?
too
What if
fan.
Big Cat painted his
I think
nails?
Big Cat is painting his nails, actually.
No, I heard his kid wanted to paint his toenails. Well, I'm
What?
not sure if that was from Big Cat when Big Cat did that thing, foot competition, or whether it's about Caleb Williams. I'm not quite sure. So
What are
let's
some
see.
what are some of the stuff you're looking for outside of just Vikings draft? Like who are you looking to? What's some of the most notable storylines?
I mean, the wide receivers, I guess, like Marvin Harrison, sounds like he's going to go forward to the Cardinals. But who goes next, whether it's Neighbors or Rome Odunze? I really like Rome Odunze. I don't know where he's going to go. But this draft is just stacked in almost every position. It's crazy that like the first defensive player might go he might not go in the top 7 or 8. So we'll see.
Yeah, I think it's like 8. I think 8 would be the highest, or sorry, the furthest the defensive players ever dropped. So
Yeah.
it is pretty crazy. There's no standout defensive player, which is interesting.
Yeah.
I think the wide receiver run is what I'm the dark horse storyline of the night after the quarterback storyline of just when are these top 3 guys going to take in, and it's a deep wide receiver draft as well.
Or the top offensive lineman, Alt. There are some teams that could really use him, like the Giants and the Chargers. And do they want to trade back and get more picks, or do they want to take the stud tackle?
When are we going to get this first trade? It seems crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, so the first 3 picks, according to Tom Pelissero, after the top 2, it sounds like the Bears will go Caleb Williams, then the Commanders will go Jaden Daniels, and then the Patriots will go Drake May. After that, and I guess people are assuming that 4 will be what's his face, Marvin Harrison. So I don't know. I mean, the early part of the draft could be chalky in terms of what people think will happen. After that, it's all up in the air. So
once it gets to the Chargers.
Correct. Yes.
Wesley Johnson.
I'd like for Max Sports to come on possibly at some point and give some takes himself, because he has been in a major slump personally. I know just a lot of off the field issues, bad softball game, and I would just like to see what he has to say.
Sports betting.
No,
Max did just comment Herbert to the Vikings. Is there a world where the Vikings don't actually take a quarterback from this draft, but actually take a quarterback from another team right now? Like make a trade. Is this a scenario? I have not thought about it one time.
I've thought about it. I want that. That's the dream scenario to get Herbert.
I don't see Jim Harbaugh parting ways with Justin Herbert.
Yeah.
But
well, what if he wants JJ McCarthy?
They want to get picks. Would you do Herbert for pick number 5? Well, yeah, for pick number 5 and our 2 picks and next year. So basically the same exact thing for Drake May, but just to get Herbert.
Would I trade number 11 and next year's first 2 picks? Is that what you're asking?
No, 11, 23, and next year's first for Herbert.
I would do that, yeah. He's so good. He's better than Kirk. Listen.
We would instantly become the best team in the NFC if we got Herbert. Offensively, at least.
Possibly, yes.
He'd be the best quarterback in the NFC.
Yeah, that's probably true. Could we want to rate the quarterbacks right now in the NFC?
Purdy,
sure. I mean, let's see. Let's go through them.
Stafford,
I think we put Stafford at 1.
Really?
I don't know.
Or do we put Caleb Williams at 1?
No,
put him,
you can't do that.
Number 15.
How about Jordan Love?
Put
Top
Jordan
10.
Love. Sure.
Top 10.
I would honestly say I would put Jordan Love number 2. I would still have Jalen Hurts. I know he had a down year. I would still put him at number 1.
Watch this.
Brock
watch
Purdy,
this Embiid foul.
Number 3.
He just grabs this guy's legs.
Okay.
Embiid.
Matthew Stafford 4, Dak Prescott 5, Jared Goff 6.
We got another comment from Max Sports. In order to move to the second round, the Wolves need to get Cat the Baltimore anonymous fan. I have a good inclination of who that fan might be. I think I just heard him ramble on for about 40 seconds upstairs about NBA playoffs and heat culture. And it didn't make any sense. And he has no idea what he's talking about. He never has any idea what he's talking about.
let's let
this is
Tuck,
Danny Eckerline. But who?
Yeah. Tuck, can you just address that comment, please? Just what do you think about that?
I would say they don't need to get him the ball more. I think what they're doing right now is just fine. What has he taken? Like 9 shots a game these first 2 games. He's playing his role. He's passing out of the double teams, and he's playing hard defensively. I mean, he was in foul trouble the other night, but outside of that, I feel like he's been a pretty smart basketball player and done exactly his job.
Pretty good.
That's a good, concise answer.
That is
right
a really
now.
good answer.
Since we have a little
Thank
bit of time before the draft here, do you want to chat any Wolves?
I mean, yeah, at any point throughout this show, we can talk Timberwolves basketball because that is the talk of the town as much as people want to talk about the Vikings in this big night. The Timberwolves are the talk of the town, and
Anonymous
they're up
fans.
2-0 for the first time since 2004. Here's a new comment. Lewis is really good at attacking people that can't comment back. Got it?
Okay, to be fair, we have invited everyone to join the podcast.
Exactly. Yes. Excellent point. Email johntuckerpga.com. Email.
Nope. You email jtsportshow@gmail.com.
Please come on. We welcome everybody. Come on.
This
Come on the
is an
hot
open
seat.
forum. The hot seat. It is a hot seat.
Please. We welcome everybody.
We have 1 minute until Roger Goodell comes onto the stage.
There you see the huge news today, by the way?
No.
Roger Goodell may not be able to hug draft picks because he is recovering from back surgery. Are we sure you even want to get drafted anymore?
Ooh.
That's
I wouldn't go to the draft.
I haven't heard that. Where did you hear this?
I'd rather
I saw it on Twitter. I forgot. It was from a good source. I forgot which one. I think it was I think it was Pro Football.
Excellent source.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And maybe he'll just stick to the daps. Just dap everyone up.
What if someone gets really excited? What if someone gets really excited for Roger and kind of like forgets that they're not supposed to hug him and breaks Roger Goodell's back live on stage?
I feel like there is a couple of guys per year that just come on the stage and pick him up and bear hug him.
Yeah,
that is a thing.
Yeah, it is.
So we'll see. That would be comical. If you are listening to this and you know anybody else that has any interest in this, share the link. We need more people. We need the comment section rolling.
Yep.
That will make for a better show. And if you have a comment or if you want to be on the show, again, email that link or email that email that I have at the bottom of the screen. Do it. Join the hot seat. I know.
Feel free to comment anything. It doesn't have to be NFL draft, Wolves, Wild, Twins, Gophers.
No. The Wild, we're not talking. That team is here.
All right, maybe not the Wild.
Speaking of the Twins, just kind of going all over the place here. Correa is about to come back, and Kyle Farmer is going to stay up, and Jose Miranda is going to get sent down.
Oh, no.
How do we feel about that? Kyle Farmer is hitting below 100.
059.
You have to feel bad for Kyle Farmer for one reason. He did delete his Twitter, meaning his mentions are not nice. So maybe we take a step back. Maybe we give him a standing ovation next home game, which is I'm not sure when, and maybe it'll get him going.
Yeah, I really think you only do that for guys like if Buxton is slumping or Correa is slumping. But
Buxton's been playing better lately.
I'm not saying that they are. I'm just saying like you only give the standing O for like the stars. Like,
that's true.
We're not giving a standing O to Kyle Farmer.
Kyle Farmer standing ovation would be a joke.
Kyle Farmer at one point did lead the Reds in RBIs one year. He does have a ceiling. Okay. Let's see. Do we cover the NA3HL? No. Jack Lewis.
I can't name more than a couple teams in the NA3HL. Unfortunately,
that's a great comment right there.
But I can't quite speak on it.
Another anonymous fan question from Max Boris. What did the Vikings do if somehow they failed to trade up and draft one of the top 4 QBs?
I think that is the question of the night, and I do not have a great answer for you because this whole time we've been talking quarterback. I don't know. Do you just get the best defensive player then? Or what do you think, Tuck?
Great answer or great question right there from Jack Olson.
To me, there is a 0% chance they take a defensive player with their first pick.
Yeah.
I just don't see it happening.
Let's say the 4 quarterbacks come off the board right away. Now what? Like we don't even get a chance. Like the Giants like trade up
but our packages are better than the Giants, so we would.
This is just a hypothetical here.
Yeah.
They would be screwed. They're bringing out every single Lions great. At our somehow Aiden Hutchinson is already one of those. Jared Goff, Amon-Ra St. Brown,
Yeah.
Is Megatron up
Johnson, Barry Sanders. I've seen all of them. Yep, they are.
This is a pretty depressing group of greats, honestly.
Well, Barry Sanders is a legend.
Barry Sanders and Calvin Johnson.
Yeah,
sure.
Those are two of the greats.
Both retired early is more the point that I was.
Ooh, and Embiid's getting into it with somebody right now.
This is an interesting question. Could Caleb Williams become the cat of the NFL?
I think he's too hyped up. Cat's kind of in a low-key market, and just his antics go unnoticed a lot of the time. What do you guys think?
I think Caleb Williams is, well, I don't want him to be, but he's going to be way better.
Well, you don't know that. Cat's extremely talented. So is Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams, people are talking about he's going to be the best quarterback in the league.
Yeah, what if Caleb Williams throws for like 4 touchdowns and 500 yards in the Pro Bowl? That'd be a cat move.
Ooh, interesting.
That would be a cat move. Major cat move. 50 ball and then, yeah.
Lewis is biased
because he also paints his. I painted him I wish I painted him purple. That would have been great to show the camera. But unfortunately, we're not quite there. Can we just start this draft already? Enough.
They're really milking it here. Roger Goodell is milking it. I don't know what he's saying right now. I
just want the Lions to be so bad next year. I really hope they're not good.
I think they'll be good. I mean, their ceiling, I don't think their ceiling is that high. They're not going to take a major step back. They have too many offensive talented players.
I don't know. I think that the team that I'm most worried about in the NFC North is the Green Bay Packers.
Yep.
Yeah, they're good. Like I said, I think Jordan Love might be the number 1 quarterback in the NFC. He just might be.
That's pretty crazy. But
it is crazy, buddy. It could be true.
It's not. It would be crazy to think about last year, but I don't know. You might be onto something now.
Oh my gosh, we got 10 minutes.
Well, they better pit this pick in right away. Come on, don't milk it. Just run to the podium.
Goodness.
Roger looks good tonight. Thoughts, Lewis from Sabo? Yeah, he looks good. I think Roger Goodell is fantastic at his job.
Yep.
He works for the owners. He takes all of the owners' crap, and he just gets piled on. But he is basically the punching bag of the NFL.
Let's rate the commissioners.
I was just going to ask that. Rate the commissioners.
You want to go first, Tuck?
Let's see. Rob Manfred is last.
Is he?
I think as much. I don't know. I mean, I don't know enough. I guess
it's like him and Gary Bettman might be like tied at the bottom. Honestly,
correct. And I think Silver and Goodell might be tied for the top.
No, Silver's 2.
No. Goodell is 1. No doubt about it. No doubt about it.
The NBA is a great league. I don't know what
Silver,
the issue is.
The ratings have been awful the last 10 years. He has something to do with that.
Have they?
Yes. The women's basketball.
I feel like the game is global. It is growing every year.
Sure. I'm just talking ratings here.
Dana White. That's a good point by Max.
That is a good.
Dana White's number 1.
No, I'd say Goodell, Dana White, Silver, Bettman,
Manfred, Bettman.
Yeah, sure.
The pitch clock was good.
The pitch clock was good. The bases were good.
Yes, he did some stuff there. This guy sucks. I can't.
Caleb Williams. Yeah. Oh, did he get drafted?
No.
For the movie fans out there, Caleb Williams is Bo Callahan. They're the same person. Movie draft day.
Do you think people came to his birthday party?
I don't think so.
That's a good question. By how many NFC quarterbacks in the top 10? I think 2, 3.
Like how many are in the top 10 of the league?
Yeah.
Lamar's in the top 10. Yeah. Josh Allen, Mahomes, Stroud,
and Lincoln Riley. Then Lincoln Riley left and he went to
Burrow.
USC.
Oh, you.
For sure, Allen. 5 out of the AFC. Then you start looking at like Tua, Deshaun Watson.
No, Deshaun's not.
I think the only one that would be Purdy and I would have said
Aaron Rodgers.
Purdy and Hurts. But Hurts played awful last year.
Is Aaron? I don't know. Aaron Rodgers as of now top 10 QB, but
he's in the AFC.
Can he? That's what I'm saying. But can he stay on the field this year?
I think there's probably 3 or 4 in the NFC.
it's probably Purdy. He's the only one in the top 10.
Listen, you can say a lot of things about Aaron Rodgers, but he is not a distraction, and that's
the vice president list.
Do you think this is Rodgers' last year?
No,
I think it could be.
If it goes poorly, yes.
I was going to say if it goes well, yes.
If it goes if he wins a Super Bowl or gets to a Super Bowl, yes. Anything short of that, no. But if it goes very poorly or gets hurt again, then yes.
Yeah, maybe.
Like there's kind of like a weird middle where it's like, like maybe losing the first round of the playoffs. Like I feel like he'll come back, but
yeah.
I don't know what the Bears are waiting for here. This is
unless Roger called in and was like, we got to take our time here. I don't know what Max is referring to, saying walk back.
What if this happens here? What if Washington takes Drake May and the Patriots don't want Jaden Daniels? Should we trade up to 3?
That's a dream. I mean, I want Jaden Daniels more than anybody. That is the number one. I just know it's unlikely, but
what if that happens? Should we trade up and get Jaden Daniels if Washington takes Drake May?
So they just showed Eberflus on the phone in the war room, and Caleb Williams is not currently on the phone. So what's the disconnect here?
None.
They're taking Caleb Williams.
Oh my gosh, this is literally draft day. This is draft day. They're not taking him. He has the Post-it note, and it says
ESPN is showing
May no matter what.
ESPN is showing Jaden Daniels highlights currently. Do they know something we don't?
No.
I think that Eberflus is just like calling the pizza order right now. It's 7:15. They're probably getting a little hungry in the draft room. He's going over to polls. He's like, do we want Domino's tonight? Do we want Papa John's? What are we thinking here?
They got another pick, don't they? Don't they have
we got 9
or something? Yeah.
I'm pretty surprised we haven't seen a trade yet. I'm very excited to watch a trade here.
I got to remember to pull up Twitter here, otherwise I'm going to miss it. That could be news that we don't know.
I've been checking. There's been nothing.
Speaking of news, in the last day or so, Naz Reid is the 6th man of the year.
Yes.
Jack, we haven't talked all that much about it. He obviously is well-deserved. Your thoughts?
Very well-deserved. I put it on my Instagram story today. Undrafted to 6th man of the year is something to be proud of. Thank you to Gerson Rosas for bringing him into the organization. Gerson did some incredible stuff for this team, including hiring Chris Finch, including drafting Anthony Edwards when a lot of people said that we shouldn't draft him number 1 overall, getting Jane McDaniels and Naz Reid, bringing him in undrafted. Just thank you to Gerson.
Would you like to publicly apologize to Jaden McDaniels at this time? Because there was a lot of words said this year.
Jack,
I'm not apologizing for his regular season performance. No one's been more complimentary of him than me. You can look at our texts. I have been very happy with Jaden McDaniels so far. He has been the second best, well, maybe even the most impactful player in this series so far, and he needs to keep it up. I've given him his props.
You given him his flowers.
Yeah, he was not good in the regular season. I don't think.
But it doesn't matter.
What's going on here?
The pick's in.
His dad was laughing. They know. They know. Oh, his dad was laughing. They know.
We got the high fives all around in the war room right now.
They got the hugs.
Like why? Like what is this? Like what do they expect to happen?
Oh yeah, there's Kevin. There's Kevin Warren, the hypocrite from the COVID times. The guy who wouldn't let the Big Ten play, yet his son was playing in the SEC, but wouldn't let the Big Ten play until Trump called him on the phone and said, "Hey, you need to get these guys playing," and then he did. Anyway, he ruined college football that year.
Kevin Warren, disaster. He did bring the U.S. Bank Stadium to the Vikings, so I will give him that.
What about the owners?
Kevin Warren was a big part of it.
Okay. All right, sure.
And that's why they brought him into Chicago to help with their new stadium.
All right, here comes Roger.
Well, actually, that's good for us because he's going to be a bust.
You know what? Maybe this is how we'll do it. During the pick, I'll play it.
In the 2024 NFL Draft,
we should be happy.
The Chicago Bears select Caleb Williams, quarterback, Southern California.
That's fine with me. He's going to be a bust.
Now let's move on. All right. A lot of hugging. He's walking to the stage.
now is where I'd say, what do you think? When does it get interesting? Pick 3?
3.
Because we kind of know what's going to happen with pick 2 even.
It's when Pelissero tweets something like that, he's got to know that like they're going to take Drake May, but
it's almost kind of annoying because that's like a spoiler in itself.
Yeah.
Like I kind of would just rather not know anything.
Oh, he's going in for the hug. Raj is all right. Maybe he's just not getting picked up.
Let's hope B Flow makes this guy's life miserable next year.
Yeah, what are expectations for Caleb Williams next year? Like, what do people think? What do experts think? I honestly don't really know.
Like as good
is
as
it CJ Stroud? Better?
I mean, people in college were comparing him to like a version of Patrick Mahomes with the way he throws off on the move, his creativity. He's probably a little faster than Mahomes. I don't know.
Probably a little more flamboyant as well.
So I don't know. There's already only 6 minutes. Why is that? Is it not 10 minutes on the clock?
I think that it just didn't show the first few minutes when it said pick is in for a while, which is good because I want this to keep on moving.
Good. Yes. Please don't take Jaden Daniels. Something change.
That comment from Max is pretty funny. DirecTV stream, unfortunately, is not always reliable in keeping up, to say the least.
It's not.
According to Elio Imbernoni,
who?
There is a big trade coming. Do you know Elio?
No.
Elio the Iceman?
Yeah. He has ice sources that there's a big trade coming.
What does he possibly know?
Yeah, you kind of got my hopes up there that was like an actual thing.
Oh my God, he's so funny to me. I just laugh at everything.
Yeah, he is great. There he is.
Ready?
Listen, my ice sources just said there's a big trade coming. Listen, my ice.
That's it. That's all he had. He said there's a big trade coming.
I mean, like, we could say that too. We could be like, I am hearing there's a trade coming.
I could take a phone call right now.
Sources say there will be a trade in the next 5 picks.
Anyone know who that chick is? I don't think I've seen her before.
Talk? I'm not sure what channel are you watching?
ESPN. The interviewer.
I wasn't watching, unfortunately.
Pretty good.
I'll tell you if I see her. Could have been Molly McGrath. She was interviewing someone earlier. She does more college football stuff.
Huh.
What are we thinking about this 76er series right now? You think they got any shot?
They absolutely have a chance. With Joel Embiid, even if he's not 100% healthy, the Knicks, they've done a great job defending Jalen Brunson. Brunson's had two of his worst games this year.
Yep.
Which is, I guess, a positive to
playoff
the Knicks.
Basketball.
They still won both games. They won both games.
It's playoff basketball talk. He is a foul baiter. He is one of the biggest foul baiters that we have. And that you can't get away with that in the playoffs.
Sort of. I don't think of him as much as like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander or James Harden, that type of player. But
are we worried about Joel Embiid running up and down the court during this?
Am I worried about him running? Well, I mean, that's what you have to do in basketball. So maybe if that's a concern.
He is above 7 feet tall and just had knee surgery, and it doesn't look like he's very in shape.
Commanders are on the phone.
Yeah, like their draft room does not look the most elaborate draft room of all time. It just looks like a maroon room with like 2 conference tables.
Jack, is this the girl you were talking about?
Yes.
Yep, that's Molly McGrath. She does college football sideline reporting.
Very nice.
Jack likes Molly McGrath, sources tell me.
I'd like for I wouldn't hate for someone else to come and come on the show and give some takes if anyone else.
Listen, my email is still waiting.
This anonymous
there
fan,
seems to be some anonymous fan that wants to be talking here. So hey, anonymous fan, please come on. Email jtsportshow@gmail.com. You can talk about anything you want.
They're really
Pick is not
draining
in
the clock
yet.
here.
Like they know who they're picking.
Yeah, I don't get why
they've
teams
had-
do that.
Caleb Williams was the consensus pick for months. You're telling me you don't know what you're doing too? This is basically like the first overall pick.
Yeah,
The pick is in.
pick is in.
Maybe they won't take him. This is who I want. I want Jaden Daniels. I wanted him this whole time, but it's just
This is my. I haven't been too high on him, but he could be good in this first year. We got a lot of handshakes.
Well, what do you expect? You think there's ever a draft room where they're just like sitting there, like, oh, I don't know about this.
Yeah, you
one.
think there's ever a draft room where they're like, ugh, we stunk. Like,
Yeah.
what did we just
I am
do?
not confident in this pick.
Yeah.
They do too much prep. They probably find a positive in every player, to be honest.
Wow, that is a horrible
sure.
suit. That is an awful suit
Booger?
by Booger. Yeah, that is awful.
I like Booger.
No,
Mel,
but what's he doing with that
yeah,
jacket?
I don't know. Looks like he's playing for the Denver Broncos.
Yeah, maybe a Bears
Mel
thing
Kiper.
too. Could be a Bears nod. What's Mel saying?
I have no idea. It is on mute currently.
We can turn the broadcast on at times too if there's something very interesting. If they're talking, or we
Sure.
don't have much.
I'm
to
not
talk
sure
about.
there has been anything interesting thus far because
Yeah.
this is not the important part of the draft. We know what's going to happen.
Yeah, maybe if there was like a trade, we could turn on what Schefter has to say about it or something like that when he comes on.
Sure.
Just so we're not completely in the dark here.
Comes Raj. Raj is walking. Da-da-da-da.
Let's hear it.
Interesting.
Washington Commanders select Jaden Daniels.
Damn it.
Yeah, it's so predictable.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Well, chalk. Good for Jaden. Good for
Jack, we're looking for an NBA comparison to Jaden Daniels.
I don't know if it was Jaden Daniels or as much as just Jack Borst.
Oh, for me,
All right. I don't know, Jack. What's your NBA comparison?
Give both.
well, in our basketball league that we play here at school, I would say I'm Steph Curry. I win a lot. I'm a good leader for my team, and I'm a very good three-point shooter. So I think it's Steph.
All right.
Yeah, Steph Curry. For Jaden Daniels, his player comparison, I would say,
I would give it Tyrese Maxey.
He's taller. I would say like Jaylen Brown, maybe.
Nah, I mean Daniels is a
Can he not go
slinger, and he
left?
loves to run. He's quick. He has the same hair as Tyrese Maxey. I don't care about the
No,
height.
but Tyrese Maxey would be like a running back, short running back, like a
Sure.
Tony Pollard.
I guess
Tony Pollard is
sure.
like Maxey.
I'm not sure we need to disagree that much over an NBA to NFL player comparison, but I guess Jack
hey, Sabo, that's Lewis. Lewis is
Yeah,
Luka
I've
Garza.
got Luka on lock. I can clang and bang down low. Got some good offense. Not always good defense.
Hey,
But
great team guy.
great team guy.
Great locker
Always
room
on the
guy.
bench.
Great locker room
Whipping
guy.
I
towels.
actually bumped shoulders with Luka Garza this morning, if you care at all.
Really?
So-
Let's hear the story.
Well, I was at the Nas Reed Sixth Man of the Year press conference, and
Nice. That is dedication.
I was standing the whole time next to all of the Timberwolves assistant coaches: Mike Nori, Elston Turner, Pablo Prigioni. Keep going on and on. Jeff Newton, who's on the second row of the bench. Kevin
Joe
Hansen,
Boylan.
Max Lefevre, Joe Boylan was there. Yes, you can name them. They were there, and
Did you
yeah,
chat
all the
with
players
anyone?
walked past. Yeah, so
Did you chat with any of the assistant coaches?
no, I didn't have it in me to talk.
Connolly
any X's
sighting?
and O's. Yeah, Conley walked past me. Finchy walked past me. Cat walked past me. All of them, except for Ant wasn't there. Rudy wasn't there. Mike Conley Jr. wasn't there.
They're in the lab.
Bad teammates, or
No.
they're doing something?
They're getting ready for Phoenix.
I don't know. We'll see.
All right, here's where the draft gets interesting. Unfortunately, I think
Trade. Just offer 3 first-round picks. Seriously. Give them the 2 this year. Give them 25 and give them 26. I don't care. I want Drake May. Why would they deny
Drake
that?
May?
Would you go if a quarterback went to your high school? Would you go to their watch party?
No.
Yeah,
God,
it doesn't seem
no.
terribly enjoyable.
Wait, what are you talking about?
They just showed a watch party
For Drake May?
No, at the
Oh,
high
Jaden
school of
Daniels.
Jaden Daniels.
Oh. No!
The pick
The
is
pick
in.
is in for the
Well,
Patriots. Drake
we're not
May is
getting
going
Drake
to be
May.
wearing
The
blue
dream is
and
dead.
red.
The dream is dead.
in
Super Bowl's
Foxborough.
off.
Super Bowl is dead.
Super Bowl is off.
We will not be getting Drake May for the next 15 years. This sucks.
All right, I think this would be a good little game here. We are each going to predict the first trade that is made. What two teams are involved?
I am going to predict.
Easy. This is easy.
Go ahead. What you think? Chargers Giants, or sorry, Chargers Giants or Chargers Vikings?
Chargers Vikings. We're trained to 5. That'd be my guess.
Chargers Vikings would make sense.
Ben says Vikings trading Jettas to the Bengals. Well,
Interesting.
For whom would be the good question.
Yeah, Benjamin
see
Gordon, your thoughts on who would be in return for the Minnesota Vikings in that trade for Justin Jefferson?
yes, Ben, please let us know.
Ben is of the Arizona ilk. He lives in Arizona. So he's not a Cardinals fan. He is a Cincinnati Bengals fan, which is, I'm assuming, why he brought that up.
Trey and T.
Trey.
There need to be picks in this. What's he saying?
Should we listen
Who
to
is
Shefty?
Trey? Who is Trey?
Do you want to turn on Shefty quick? Trey Hendrickson or whatever his name is.
Oh, right? The D end. Yeah.
No, dude, they're taking May. Gosh, I can't stand Robert Kraft. I can't stand that guy.
Okay, well, there's Steven Kraft standing there too.
I can't stand Kraft.
They're making this so obvious. They just pan the camera. The first person they go to is just the pick. So dumb.
Who is Malachi Nelson? Tuck, do you know who Malachi Nelson is?
No, I know a Malachi Flynn. He's on the Raptors.
Malachi Nelson.
Is this another NA3 reference?
I don't know. Malachi Nelson.
Yeah,
right,
I don't know.
Goodell
It's
is,
a little weird they haven't re-signed JJ yet. But let's turn on the mic for.
I don't even want to listen to it.
The New England Patriots select Drake May.
All right. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But you know what? All right. So now it is either Michael Penix, JJ McCarthy, Bo Nix.
No.
Or that's it. I mean,
That's
it's one of those three.
Drake May is not coming into the best situation of all time, to be honest.
Yeah, the thought of going to the Patriots is much different than it might have been a few years ago.
This guy's going to be good. He's going to be a stud.
I don't think he's going to be good this year, though. I think it's going to take a couple. He might not even play this year, honestly.
Yeah, he is.
He's got a real strut walking down this.
He does.
Right
I
now.
think I think Max Borst is right. I think it is JJ or bust. I don't know what happens if they don't get him. It will be bizarre.
This is going to suck if we don't get him. I mean, Kwesi has had months to prepare for this. Months. And you're telling, oh my gosh. Let's just wait. Let's just wait.
It's the
it's
Giants.
not all in his hands, though. It's not like
the Giants.
It's not like Quase.
Yeah.
Well, you need to make a Tim Connolly offer. You need to make a Rudy Gobert type size package. Hey.
That's fair.
It's the
Trade
Giants at 6 that are the most nerve-wracking.
It feels like they're either, to me, I would predict the Giants either go receiver or Joe Alt. That's, to me, what it feels like with them.
No, I think, no, you're right.
I think they stick with Daniel Jones for one more year.
This sucks.
This is crazy. I
mean, it's not surprising. None of this is shocking so far. We said what's going to happen. It's happened. And this will probably be Marvin Harrison Jr. now.
Still sucks. I had Drake May in my mind for weeks. Then why do we even hire Josh McCown as our quarterback coach if we can't even get Drake May?
Maybe they'll trade Josh McCown to the Patriots.
Hey, so we trade you to the Patriots. We kind of only brought you here because we thought we were going to get Drake May. Anyway, thanks for your service.
Maybe
Cardinals are not expected to trade their pick, according to Adam Schefter.
Say it again?
The Cardinals are not expected to trade the number 4 pick.
Jackson Sabo says, think we dodged a bullet from Drake May being a bust in the latest Madden franchise.
He's got it. He's got it. The reason being, I've told both of you guys this, but for the viewers, this guy was like a 4-star recruit, could have gone anywhere. He stayed home at North Carolina. Not a great football school. What a sign. This guy's going to be a stud.
He has a hint of Asian in his eyes.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit.
Just a hint.
All his brothers played like
wrong
D1 basketball or football too. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, Luke May was a stud at North Carolina years ago.
Interesting.
Interesting is right.
Maybe Tim Connolly should have brought him to the Wolves, and then Drake May could have done an Eli Manning and say, I will only play for the Vikings.
I'd like to invite Max Borson to talk more about this Herbert trade situation because I don't fully know what the package would be. But if you want to come on and speak on it, I'd love to hear it. But if not, that's all right too.
If not, hey, that's also okay.
Schefter, I'm assuming right now, is just saying that they will be taking a pick or picking somebody.
Yeah.
So let's see who they look to first, because whoever the camera goes to first is always who it's going to be. All right. So my assumption is they will look at Marvin Harrison Jr., but
seems like Max does not want to come on. He is a man of the chat.
Sure.
I'd like to hear from this anonymous fan has had some interesting
anonymous
points.
fan has had some very interesting opinions. So we would invite anonymous fan on right now.
This is not what I was getting at. I just saw him with that flat bill hat on, and his eyes were a bit squinted. But again,
yeah, you just looked a little Asian. Hey, there's nothing
it
wrong
was
with
just
that.
a comment. I'm just saying what I'm seeing here.
Hey, you call it as you see it.
Are you going?
Did they show Marvin before Malik Neighbors?
I don't know. Are you going to the game? Game 3?
I am not. No, I am currently in Minnesota, so I will not be.
I thought you were in
Game
Arizona
3.
again.
No, I'm sticking it out through Game 5. I'm assuming the series will be over by Game 5, and then go back down.
Stop Asian hate.
Again, hands up. No Asian hate. I have no issues. I'm a big fan of Yuta Watanabe.
Yuta Watanabe.
Isn't he on
5
the
for
Suns?
11 and 23.
Hey, you can't say that. He's on the Suns. You can't say that.
He is not on the Suns anymore. He actually announced that he is going to play in the Asian Basketball League next year. And so
he's still on the Suns, isn't he?
He is not on the Suns.
All right.
5 for 11 and 23 would be a pretty dream trade.
Marvin Harrison Jr. out of Ohio
surprise.
State.
Yeah.
This draft is going just exactly how it planned.
Which
Now
I was
could
looking
get
forward to it
interesting.
not going how it planned.
All right. Well, this is officially the pick where it gets interesting. Officially.
I thought 3 was where it got interesting, but
that Pelissero tweet earlier kind of ruined it.
All right, we will now, beginning with this pick, we will make predictions as to who we think each team will pick. So, Jack, I will start with you. Your prediction for the Los Angeles Chargers.
Alt, the offensive tackle.
Lewis?
I'd say the same thing. If they make a selection here, it will be
Yeah,
Joe Alt.
This is if a selection.
If there is a selection made, just because.
Correct. If there is a trade, it is voided, but we will be assuming each team will make a
because
pick.
Harbaugh just loves his big boys. He loves building cornerstones.
Yep. But they also have that stud tackle. What's his name? Slater. They have Slater. I changed respect. I think Neighbors. I think they could take Neighbors.
It really makes sense for the Chargers to trade back to 11 and 23 because they can get a receiver and a defensive player. They're in need of both.
I agree with Jack. I think they'll go receiver. I think they're going to pick a receiver here. I think Neighbors, but Lewis? Who do you think they're going to pick?
I think that they go tackle.
Joe Alt?
Yeah, or this other guy I'm looking right now, this J.C. Latham guy.
You have to make a selection, Lewis.
Okay, we'll go Joe Alt.
All right. Joe Alt. Is there?
I'd love to see a trade right now.
Name?
If the Vikings had a trade, this would be fantastic. I don't know if I think the Giants will take JJ if he's available. Honestly, I don't know if they're in love with him. I feel like he wouldn't. Like you're taking JJ McCarthy. You have Daniel Jones, and like they don't have the weapons for JJ McCarthy to succeed in year one.
Yeah. Anyone who bet Marvin Harrison as first non-QB is very smart.
That is true.
That I don't know what the odds were for that, but that had to have been pretty likely.
Yeah, I mean, like he probably got it at like -300, -400, something like that.
I mean, even if the Pats, even if they traded out, it would have been a quarterback that the team trading in would have been taking. So it was
interesting.
It is rare that the first 3 picks of a draft.
Could we trade with the Titans? Could we trade with the Titans, or do the Titans want somebody?
It wouldn't really make any sense to do it because, like, who in front of the Vikings would take JJ McCarthy?
Well, because someone else could trade.
Unless someone just jumps, yeah. Unless like the Broncos just jump.
Interesting. That is a good bet. I didn't know about that. -160 is good value right there for that.
Yeah, it's impressive.
Is that true?
Yeah, I know he did it a while ago. I know it was before this whole softball shenanigan started, where that's really put his mind in a pretzel.
You guys just haven't been the same since that softball game.
There a lot of handshakes going on. Monty Ossenfort, is that? I think that's the Cardinals name.
Tuck, Wolves related. What do you think of the Monte Morris minutes right now?
What are the Cardinals? Oh, they're just excited for.
Monte Morris. Let's see. Well, he's taken over J-Max minutes, that's for sure. I don't mind him. I mean, he hasn't made any shots thus far, but he doesn't make stupid plays. He had that nice layup at the end of the quarter last game.
He did.
And he competes defensively. He's not a minus. I still don't think he's not playing enough minutes for it to matter all that much, but
any concern with Kyle coming back?
I mean, once Kyle comes back, my guess is Morris doesn't play.
Yeah, but
although Kyle Anderson was available and he didn't play. So like he could have played. They announced he was available. He was a coach's decision, no play.
I disagree with we need some J-Mac threes. J-Mac has had a good season, but I don't trust him in a playoff game. I just don't.
Yeah, J-Mac ain't playing.
I really wish the Patriots would have traded down. It would have been great content with Bill Simmons.
Yeah, it would have
been great. He would have been losing his mind.
And now he's happy. He's happy as can be now.
Yeah.
Game's over.
This is where Twitter, during these commercial breaks, this is where things break. Especially a couple minutes left on the clock for them. This will be interesting.
What do you think? You want to do the live stream until the Vikings take their pick, and then we can have a reaction, then we can end it?
Yep, that's my thought. Is we'll go through the Vikings, whatever they do. So
pretty good.
Pretty good. This Knicks game is getting good. Is that what you're watching on there?
Yeah.
All right.
I saw some tweets saying there is a chance the Vikings would trade to this pick to hop the Giants in case the Giants wanted a quarterback.
I agree with anonymous fan.
This clock is getting down.
Right? I agree with anonymous fan. No pick is a good sign. Yep, that's right.
This clock is getting low.
Hey, there's still 2.5 minutes left.
I'm just saying, yeah.
I don't know. I like this. I like the way this is going.
Hey, is Mac Jones available? Is he on the Patriots still? Did they trade him?
He's not on the Patriots anymore.
Didn't he he's a backup on the Jags. Isn't he on the Jags?
Yeah, that's a good pull.
That's brutal.
Oh my gosh. This is getting low.
While we wait here for a decision on the Chargers, last year my sleeper team was the Jags. Do you guys have a sleeper team as in mind right now heading into the season.
How did the Jacks make the playoffs last year?
You know, it was a bit disappointing. Trevor Lawrence wasn't what I thought he was. So I will be off that bandwagon heading into this year.
Yeah, I don't know if they're a sleeper team, but I can tell you my Super Bowl pick right now. It's kind of a sleeper team, and it's the Los Angeles Rams. I just think that they take the next step and really go for it again.
The pick is in for the Chargers.
No!
This is crazy.
Jack is living and dying by these pick is in calls.
Hey,
not loving
this is what I'll say. I believe my sleeper team is the Chargers. You guys know my thoughts on Jim Harbaugh. Big fan.
Okay, maybe like 2 years from now, but
no, but
is there a chance they
there?
Is there a chance they pick JJ McCarthy?
No.
Okay, I was just throwing it out.
Yeah, that doesn't really make any sense. What if they just pick Blake Corum, the running back?
Well, the reason it would make sense is if they traded Justin Herbert.
Yeah, they would have done that already. That's what I think.
So Jack has Neighbors, Lewis has Alt, I have Neighbors. So this should be interesting.
But I kind of feel like it's going to be Alt because Harbaugh loves.
Well, you got to make a decision. What do you want to be on the leaderboard for?
I'll say Neighbors.
All right, Malik Neighbors, Jack.
It's going to be bizarre if the Vikings just pick 2 position players at 11 and 23.
There's no chance. They will take Michael Penix at 11.
Oh,
I'm going to have to talk myself into Michael Penix if that's the case.
I know. A lefty? Oh.
Yeah, as Kevin Seifert just tweeted, the Vikings will cede J.J. McCarthy to the Giants if the Giants do indeed want him. It is getting interesting.
Yeah, the Giants are such frauds if they do that. Just stick by your dumb mistake of Daniel Jones. Yeah. You know why they would do it, though? It's because their coach and GM are about to get fired if they don't do anything. Yeah.
As Schefter is saying, the Chargers turned away trade offers for Justin Herbert.
That was us.
So they are not taking McCarthy, obviously.
At least we tried. How hard we tried, I don't know.
Can we trade for Justin Fields? Is that still on the table?
No,
I don't.
Get it out of your head. Get it out of your head.
I was all over that during the offseason.
No. We're not doing it.
All right, here's Goodell.
With the fifth pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Chargers select Joe Alt.
Good job, Lewis. Good job, Lewis. Lewis is on the board with 1 correct selection.
There we go.
Well, Giants.
Giants Neighbors is my official prediction.
He's from Minnesota?
Is he?
It says he's in Delwood, Minnesota.
Wow.
Delwood.
Joe Alt.
Look at that. Get the baby out of there. What do we do?
Hey, shout out to him. He didn't go to the draft. He stayed. I like this guy.
You like to stay?
This is a Harbaugh guy. Nice pick, Harbaugh. He's got the lineage. Wow, this is a great pick right here.
Look at that. Offensive linemen should go back to wearing stuff like this.
I know. Like the huge.
Yeah,
totally.
And huge face masks.
Yeah. Just a better time. All right. Well, Fat Dayball is up to pick. Let's see what he does.
Oh, I hate the Giants. I would be so mad at the Giants if they pick JJ McCarthy.
Predictions on the Giants. Lewis, you got Neighbors?
I do have. I have Neighbors.
Who's Tennessee going to
pick? I don't know.
What are they?
Jack?
The next
Jack,
receiver?
your thoughts on the Giants? Who do you think they're going to select?
I think Neighbors. They have 0 weapons.
I will be. I think they're going to take J.J. McCarthy.
Oh no.
Yep, that is what I believe will happen.
I don't know. This is coming down to it. 6 minutes. I feel like if they were taking J.J. McCarthy, the pick would be in. I'm not going to lie.
No, these teams. None of these teams go in right away. None of them go in right away.
Dayball's not fat. He's just husky and bald. Dayball is for sure fat. His nickname is Ski Ball because he's a fat, bald guy.
He's fat.
What is that?
Oh, it's our hockey.
Ooh, that's a.
Oh, yeah.
coming in
Are you
fat.
seeing this Chargers draft room right now?
No.
All right. Well, once you see it, back row, guy in the black suit, that is Brian Daboll plus a couple.
Oh, there he is. That's hilarious.
Yes, great visual. Great visual
Thank
for the
you.
fans.
Yeah. So speaking of Daboll,
If you're a Chargers fan, like you got to be like, okay, good pick, but like this really isn't like we're not.
Yeah.
that can't be. The Giants pick is in.
Oh no,
What is wrong with fat and bald?
nothing at all.
Look, being bald, you can't help it. Fat,
Fat,
you can help it.
I don't know. People are big bones sometimes.
Hey, you got to do your best. Brian Daboll does not do his best.
Well, it's tough. It's tough when you're late nights eating chicken wings in the studio.
You know what?
Or-
Since
so-
Max
or-
just commented
or-
JJ, I will add Max to this leaderboard. If you're interested in joining this leaderboard, you are more than welcome
Hey,
to
if
give
you're
your
interested in
pick in
joining
the
the leaderboard,
comments.
put your picks in right now.
This it looks miserable to be in this sea of people
Who
at the
would wanna
draft.
be there? How do you get out of there? Like, excuse me.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got to go to the bathroom. Excuse me. I mean, you're going to be back in an hour.
Ben Gordon is on the board. He is taking JJ McCarthy.
This
So,
could
yeah.
be a catastrophe. We could be just watching left-handed football this fall.
Oh, no.
Listen, I've said it. I'm okay with Penix. He
All
can
right.
swing the
Okay,
rock.
but I've seen multiple videos today of
They're showing JJ McCarthy. You know what that means. You just do.
Okay.
You know what that means.
I'm just saying I've seen multiple videos of people saying Josh Allen on the Bills was a horrible draft pick the night of it, and everyone was freaking out, and look how that turned out. Oh, they are
all right,
showing
we got
JJ
another
McCarthy.
selection.
JJ McCarthy
from
looks real
Jackson
happy,
State.
laughing right now.
No. Okay. When does Quasi's seat get hot? When does his seat get hot?
Jack is so pissed off.
At what point?
Well,
Do we start
it's
to
just
talk
the
about
draft.
this?
It's just the draft. At the end of this year, maybe if they're not good, then
The goal was
you
to
have no
not
idea.
get Penix. We could have re-signed
I-
Kirk before last season, and we didn't do it.
There's nothing wrong with Michael Penix if he stays healthy. He could be very good. He can
He could
sling
be very
it.
good. He could be very good. Do you want to turn on the
What
broadcast?
was
for-
the
for
last
this
good
stream?
lefty quarterback?
Yep,
What
ready?
was it?
Yeah, let's hear it.
I mean, Tua, but it's Tua.
NFL draft. The New York Giants select Malik Neighbors.
Yeah, I told yes. 2 for 2.
All right.
2 for 2.
All right.
Let's go.
All right. Not what I expected there.
Max
Lewis
Forst,
has 2.
0 for 2 currently. Disaster.
I am.
I am 0 for 2.
I'm 1-1.
Okay. Malik Neighbors. Good pick, Giants. I'm proud of the Giants. Malik Neighbors could be the best wide receiver of this class as well. You never know.
Yes.
That's big for the Vikings, though.
LSU is wide receiver university.
Jackson Sabo got that pick correct too. So you guys all got that one correct.
Good for Jackson Sabo. I'm proud of Jackson Sabo.
All
I
right,
don't
the
know what
Tennessee
this
Titans.
Vic references.
Vic Dogs.
Oh,
Question mark.
question mark. What is that referring
What's
to?
the question mark at the end?
The Tennessee Titans. Who do you guys have the Tennessee Titans selecting?
Man,
I'll go.
who is that second offensive tackle? I'm gonna look him up right now.
J.C. Latham.
Latham is my pick.
Okay.
I think they'll go
I don't
receiver.
even know.
I'll go Dallas Turner, the edge for Bama. That's what I'll go. But I kind of feel like they might take offense.
I think they got Will Levis was getting killed last year. I think that they have to go offensive line.
You're right.
I agree with you, Jack or Lewis. I'm taking Latham.
If you watched some Tennessee Titans football
he got
last year,
killed. He got
it was
killed.
just Will Levis taking a pounding every single week.
But I also
late
feel
in
like
the year.
he could. Oh no! Didn't they resign? They got Calvin Ridley, right? That was their free agency.
Yeah.
pickup. And they got Pollard.
Yeah, but who's gonna block for these guys?
Yeah, so offensive tackle. Yeah.
And I think that's a good pick. I think that's a good pick by them if they do it.
If you have a pick, drop it in the comments section, and you will be entered into the leaderboard.
I don't know who that is.
Olu Fashonu. All right. Well, I'm not sure who that is, but I'll believe that that's a person.
Is he on there?
Olu. All right.
I thought that was a fake name for a second.
Is it a real person?
I don't know.
I will look him up. Olu. Yep, he is a person. He is
He
a
is a person.
offensive tackle for Penn State.
I'm not going to lie. I am shocked that there hasn't been a trade yet in this draft.
Ooh, that could be a good thought here. Roma Dunze, but
OT for Gonzaga. Best tackle available. Ben Gordon. Okay. I like it.
Jack Olsen.
I think that they take. I think that they take. I think they take tackle, but I think that it's going to be that
best tackle available, bud.
JC Latham.
Wait, who is he?
Sorry, I don't know. Olu Fashanu.
I've been too worried about the quarterbacks and the receivers to be worried about the tackles.
Oh wow! Look at Dayball.
Look at Dayball. He's looking like he might have lost some weight.
He might be on Ozempic.
He might have lost some weight. He's looking better right now.
Okay, so now the fat coaches list. Who's Andy Reid's still on it?
Andy Reid's got to be one.
Is Dayball
still two? Dayball's still two. I mean, he's not skinny by any means.
He needs more Ozempic to really get off the list.
Yeah.
Mike McCarthy.
Mike McCarthy's two.
Yeah.
Mike McCarthy's two. Mike McCarthy's bigger than Dayball, I think.
Yes. Very unhealthy.
I have a all-time. Hold on, I gotta find it. This coach here.
Wow, look at this suit we got going. We got his highlights.
Hey,
do you guys like the no belt for people? Ooh, pick is in. Pick is in.
I think we might get JJ at 11.
Tomlin, you think Tomlin's getting fat, Sabo?
Here, I'm about to pull up a picture here of.
Picks in. What is going to happen? What's the score of this 76ers game?
Half. I think Philly or not. New York is up by 3.
Give me your thoughts on where does this guy rank in terms of big boys?
This is he would have been one. He would have been one.
Who is that?
The old Kansas coach.
Yeah, he was a coach at Notre Dame and Kansas. His name was Charlie Weiss.
Hey, what about our old friend? What about old friend Tracy Clays?
Sure,
Tracy
we can
Clays
look up
great.
Tracy.
He was on the bigger side. Let's put it nicely.
Glad we can.
Are there any fat NBA coaches?
No.
They're more as tall,
What are
skinny.
you doing here?
Who are the fat NBA coaches?
All right, I'm. This is not to be rude, but this Google search. I'm sorry. I just don't mind us here.
Wait, are you pulling up another one?
Wow, that's a big boy right there. No, I'm just Oh my god.
Oh yeah, Tibbs. Yes, Tibbs is kind of fat. Yeah, that's a good one.
Does anybody know this guy's name?
Good. StreamYard.
What? Tibbs?
No, StreamYard. He pulled something up.
Sorry.
Did you pull something up,
Wait.
Tuck?
Sorry, hold on. Hold on.
18 Tibbs is a good one.
Yep.
I'm trying to think of who are some other. There's some fatter NHL coaches.
Oh yeah, fat NHL coach. Oh, Bruce.
Bruce Boudreau is a little chunky.
We shouldn't talk about Bruce that way.
That guy. You just got to move fat guy sports.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I thought I was sharing the whole time, but so there you go.
Bruce Boudreau, fun fat guy.
Yeah,
that's right.
yeah.
That's true.
Fun fat guy. Yeah.
Well, like Andy
That's it
Reid,
for
fun
the-
fat guy. Like
Yes.
likes getting
Likes eating.
cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
Go Vikes 18 has JC Latham, so I'll put him on the leaderboard.
These commercials are
Any
taking
other
too
picks
long.
here? Let's see. No, all right. We do have
What's your deal? Sabo's been defending a lot of communities tonight. First, it was the Asian community.
Asians. Yeah, that's right.
Lost my the fat and ball community tonight. Lost my sub. I know Sabo is the most inclusive friend that I have. So that's if true. You say one thing about Jackson Sabo, it's inclusivity.
He is welcome to all areas, all people. Yeah, everyone is welcome.
Yep, Ken Hitchcock, big dude. Yeah, he is a big one.
Yeah, Ken Hitchcock.
Come on. All right, we're back.
Commercial break is taking too long. Are you back?
I'm back.
I'm still watching F1 right now on commercial.
Who watches F1? Does anyone watch F1? I hope not.
No. I can get in for the TV show. I didn't finish it this year, but
So Mel's best available: Roma Dunze, Brock Bowers, Dallas Turner, Troy Fa'au.
I'm kind of out on Brock Bowers. Just as I don't think tight ends are great top 10 prospects.
What's the point of taking a tight end in the top 10? None. You started having Kyle Pitts. How did that work out for them? How many great players were available for the Falcons at that time? They took Kyle Pitts.
What was the other tight end that got taken high recently?
Laporta? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That he wasn't that high. There was another one taken top 10 that didn't really turn out.
2024 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans select J.C. Latham.
All right, I'm on the board. We are on the board. Latham has been selected.
3-4-3. Thank you very much.
Lewis. You're on fire. This is impressive. I'm going to be honest. I got one.
Atlanta time. Who is the top defensive player? Because that's who they are taking.
Dallas Turner.
Jack Olson and Go Vikes 18 are on the board.
Yeah, we're going to go Dallas Turner.
From Bama.
Congratulations to Jack Olson. Impressive.
Yeah.
Always fun to see Jack Olson talking ball.
Olson knows ball.
Olson knows ball.
Ben Gordon was wrong with the Olu Faushaunu good, and Jack
you got butted by him too.
Olson, if you're listening, I'm going to take this opportunity to ask you what your Wolves thoughts are right now. Just put it in the chat and let's talk about it, because Jack Olson is a new Wolves fan this year.
I like the I ride with Lewis. You know what? We've been getting a lot of hate in the chat tonight, but I enjoy. Yeah, I think all right. Max Sports has been.
All right, so we got a couple picks in here. Lewis is taking Dallas Turner. Jack Olson's taking Dallas Turner. Jackson Sabo's taking Byron Murphy the second. All right, let's write these down here.
He's got some white teeth.
Wait, who was this?
This is yeah. Oh, I'm getting fade Lewis. Well, you've been losing money if you've been fading me.
I have a feeling that they might go receiver here. They just picked up Kirk Cousins.
No, they have enough.
They want to prove to him.
If they go receiver here, if they go next, Goodell back. He just got picked up. What if he can't walk? What if he gets wheeled out in the wheelchair in the next round?
He's fine.
Arthur Blank is giving some handshakes.
We should have gotten their pick too. They tampered.
Yeah, that would have been great. If we would have got the 8, could pick just J.J. McCarthy right now and get it over with. You think there's any chance that the Vikings go up 1 pick and trade with the Jets?
No.
Uh-oh. We've run into a problem while streaming round 1.
Is this the TV? It's probably the TV, right? ESPN. Or is it you?
I'll just reload it.
It's probably Xfinity.
Yeah.
Sabo, Byron Murphy. Jack, who did you pick for this? Who do you have the Falcons taking?
I have Dallas Turner.
Okay.
Ben Gordon trying for Olu part 2. I don't hate that. That's definitely going for a tackle again is not okay. Here's Olsen's.
Oh,
Olsen's
interesting.
Timberwolves take.
Interesting Wolves analysis. Put it on the screen.
Yeah, that's. I mean, there's a couple interesting thoughts in there, but I'll let you hammer that one.
I think there's directly. We have Mike Conley in our win probability. Finch needs to tell Cat he's not allowed to take 3.
Well, Cat is good.
The second part, I don't really agree with. I think Cat needs to take 3s only and never drive to the basket. Needs to take more 3s. Mike Conley and his touches, yeah, when Mike has a really good game, we tend to win, except for game 1, which we were fortunate enough to win that one. But yeah, when Mike hits like 2 or 3 threes a game, our record is outstanding. So yeah, I think you're on to something there. However, I would like Ant to run the offense more than Mike, and I wish Mike would be more of a spot-up shooter at times.
Is that whatever his name is? No.
Who?
LeBron's agent? That really looks like him.
Rich Paul.
That really looks like Rich Paul.
It's not. Too old.
I think that was. I think that's Michael Penix's dad.
He really looks like Rich Paul.
Older Rich Paul.
He looks like older Rich Paul.
50-year-old Rich Paul.
Arthur Blank is a great Arthur Blank and Arthur Smith, 2 great looking guys, right, Sabo? The pick is in.
They're watching NFL Network.
They're on the NFL Network one, huh? Not ESPN. That's a bad look for ESPN showing the draft room and their broadcast.
I believe every NFL
team has
NFL Network.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, could be.
Yeah, that just looks like a miserable place to be right now. Stuck in the middle of all those people.
Yeah.
I like where I am right now, I'm running a podcast, watching with the fellas,
It's always great talking ball with the boys. Come on.
All right, Roger's coming up.
Turn it up.
Here he comes.
With the 8th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select Michael Penix Jr.
Whoa! Whoa!
That is the first shocker of
that is a major shock.
To a 4-year
Kirk
deal.
Cousins, what in the world?
You just signed Kirk to a 4-year deal, guaranteed money, and you're taking
How can
Michael
he be
Penix,
happy
who's
right
already
now?
old.
That is insane.
Michael Penix is already 24 years old. So what? He's going to be 28 by the time he starts for them? This is crazy.
That's wild.
Well, maybe you should have signed with us, Kirk, and not leave the best receiver and weapons in the NFL.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. I am shocked. I did not see that one coming at all. Now, do we have to trade up? What for the team? Because we're not trading up with the Bears. Bears won't get it to us.
What a terrible pick. What a horrible pick by the Falcons.
I think we might just get JJ at 11. We might just take McCarthy at 11.
That'd be unbelievable, I guess.
That is such a bad pick by the Falcons right there. You have Kirk Cousins that you just signed to a 4-year deal, and you're not focusing on everything else around him. You're taking Michael Penix. That is horrible. That is so bad.
I'm shocked. Yeah,
this is the team.
This is their
This is the team that didn't hire Belichick and thought Raheem Morris would be a better coach than Belichick. What a joke. Arthur Blank, terrible owner. Terrible.
What are the Falcons? Like, they don't want to win now? Like, they have a top pick. What are they doing?
And if you're going to pick a quarterback, like you're picking the oldest player, the one with all the injuries, like for a player that you're assuming will not be there or start for a couple of years.
I hope Kirk is happy. I hope Kirk is really happy that he went to Atlanta now for the money over leaving Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison and TJ Hawkinson. Interesting. Really interesing.
That's a good point by Max, is that he has $180 million for 40-year-old QB, and they might need a backup QB.
No. If you have an old quarterback like that, then you fill in around.
Okay, I have gotten word, so I don't want to cheat. I know who the Bears are taking.
How do you
Hold on?
I just looked on Twitter.
All right, Lewis, you will not be entering in this round of the picks.
Hand up. That's accountability right there.
All right, everybody.
I'm gonna hold you guys accountable, or hold myself accountable by holding you guys accountable.
Everybody, give their picks for the Chicago Bears for the 9th pick. If you have any interest. All right.
It's on Twitter right now, so I don't know how much we're going to trust people in the chat.
Well, the good news is everybody is giving a different answer. So if you want to be an integrable person, do not look at Twitter. I am not looking at Twitter.
Who's your pick? Quick, because their pick's in.
Now we got a second here. Mel Kiper's talking. I think they do go receiver, so I will pick Roma Dunze. Jack?
I'm debating between tackle and receiver.
Ben Gordon's running it back with Olu Fashanu.
Who's the Bears' current receivers? They have DJ Moore. They have
Cole Kmet's their tight end.
Cole Kmet.
Do they still have that speedy? Forgetting his name already. I'm not in football mode right now.
Michael Penix to the Falcons is crazy.
That is such a bad pick.
I can't believe that.
That's a horrible pick. It's indefensible, I think. You just signed Kirk Cousins to that much money, and you're taking a quarterback.
Oh, it's great to see Cooper Anderson in the chat. Welcome. Dallas Turner. Interesting.
He got picked already, Coop. Didn't he?
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
No.
You threw me off there for a second.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah,
I thought that's who the Falcons were going to take.
I thought that's who the Falcons were going to take. Yeah, you're right, Coop. You're right. I'll go with Dunze.
Yeah, I feel like that's the pick here, according to what I'm seeing.
Why would the Falcons
chat.
do that? That is so stupid.
All right,
terrible
here we go.
Organization.
In the 2024 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears select Rome Odunze.
Yep. All right, on the board.
This PFT quote is pretty funny, or tweet. Mike Penix and Cousins will be free agents at the same time.
That's wild.
What a just a horrible pick. That is a joke.
We're getting reports from Jack's favorite reporter, Diana Rossini, that the Rams tried to trade up to take the Falcons pick. Good pick, Sabo. I don't know if I trust that he didn't look, but
I can't believe we're going to get JJ at 11.
Don't try.
I tell you what, this is a lot of work here. You're trying to keep track of the leaderboard.
Oh, man. I should stop checking Twitter.
Yeah, you need
I
to
should
stop.
Oh, come on.
Because I just saw it.
Do you know
I
now?
just saw it too. You should
It
have
doesn't matter.
I would have wanted
Trade
to see
alert.
it. I would have wanted to see it come up.
Wait, what? We have 2 picks? We have 10 and 11?
No.
Wow.
No.
Vikings trade to Minnesota. Vikings on the
Vikings
clock.
traded.
I'm
And 11?
gonna
We have
guess-
2?
I'm going to guess they trade. Wait, how did that work?
No, I bet that will disappear.
No, I don't think so. They would not make
Turn
that
on the
mistake.
volume.
Turn
Get
on the volume.
Get
Turn on the volume. Get
Let's
the
go.
volume. Get the
Let's go.
volume.
They're talking about penis right
I don't
now.
care.
Right?
Fine,
Keep
leave
it
it
on.
on.
Keep
Leave
the
it
volume.
on.
Keep the volume.
Right there at that spot on my big board. We've had 9 players selected. They've all been offensive players.
I mean, it has to be McCarthy has to be one of these picks.
Keep the
Oh,
volume.
no, we are not the 11th anymore.
Exactly. That's what I thought. There's no way that would
Turn it up. Turn it up when they start talking about it.
They felt they couldn't wait anymore and have just engineered a trade with the Jets to come up to number 10, presumably to pick a quarterback. The Minnesota Vikings at number 10 are now on the clock. Moving up 1 spot.
Adam Schefter is so into it right now.
Oh, yeah. Penix to the Falcons. Thank you, Falcons. What a
So
time.
this has to be McCarthy, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
What did we give up?
I don't know. I'm not looking at Twitter. Don't look at Twitter.
I'm
He's
not
going to
looking
say
at
who.
Twitter.
It's just going to say who he picked.
I mean, why would they trade up not to take it? It doesn't make
What if we took like Dallas Turner or something?
Ben Gordon is still going with Olin.
All right, thank you, Rome. You just caught balls from quarterback Caleb Williams just last week. How excited are you?
Sorry, I'm not listening to Rome's interview here.
Yeah, it's all right. Good guess by Danny Eckerline.
Yep.
I'm guessing JJ.
Thanks, everybody, for your picks here. I'm just going to assume everybody outside of Ben Gordon has
Ben Gordon is sticking with Olu. Pick is in. What a time. What a time to be alive. All right, let's get on with it. Rome, I'm sorry. Let's be done here. I hope he's a bust.
I hope both.
I hope both are a bust. F the Bears.
God, I'm not a big
Who's
JJ
texting
fan. Guys, he's kind of
What's
a
he saying?
loser, though.
You just said that.
Oh, jeez.
Why aren't you a big JJ fan? Him and whatever.
He's a winner.
Yeah, he's a winner. Him and KOC are going to get along very well.
He's a winner. Jim Harbaugh, ball knower, says that he's going to be the best quarterback.
He looks like a tool.
No, he doesn't. He's a good guy.
What did we trade away?
It's a good question.
I don't know, but I'm not looking at Twitter yet.
All right, right after they take it, I'm going to look at Twitter.
I think we should.
Question for Lewis:
yeah,
how would the Vikings offense look with prime Aaron Hernandez? Probably pretty good, because then they would have Hockenson and Aaron Hernandez in their prime, and they would have another weapon. It would be crazy. Oh, just a 4th round pick, Max. Thank you for the help. That's well.
Wow. Well, yeah, it's only one
fine.
spot. It's only one
That's
spot.
fine. Yeah,
that's fine.
I don't care about
pick, 4th round pick's kind of a lot. Like 4th round pick is not nothing, but
I think that we
were obviously
good.
scared of the Jets. They were scared of the Jets.
Pretty good with prime Aaron Hernandez. Really good on the field. In the room, I think it would be a little weird.
It'd be a little weird.
Yeah.
He wouldn't get in trouble out here, though. He got in trouble out in Bristol was the issue. Like he probably wouldn't have murdered anyone, according to Robert Kraft, if he was somewhere else.
Right. If Bill Belichick.
What happened to him? What happened to Aaron Hernandez?
I think he ended up hanging himself in prison. Is what happened.
Yes, that
Got
is
it.
After being convicted of double murder.
That's correct.
Chet Holmgren's currently on my screen. I'd like that to change.
Yeah,
Is he
I would
singing
agree with
a
that.
song with SGA?
Let's get these two tools off the TV right now. Right now. These two suck. We are not fans of the Thunder on this podcast. They're our least favorite sports team, including the Packers.
Are they talking about what a pro wants or what a pro needs?
These guys suck. Look at these idiots.
What a pro needs. Hey, thanks everybody for watching, by the way. We do have 12 people in here currently. That is more than we thought would be in here. Obviously,
yep. It's a huge success. I'm not going to lie. This is better than wildest dreams here. I think we're probably going to end and Jets get 6 plus move up 1. Taco Bell commercial sounds good. We're probably going to end after this, huh? After this pick, brief chat about it.
Yeah.
Remember when you ordered Taco Bell?
and the bell. I might do that again tonight.
Okay, I really wish more people were there to hear that. Probably a good thing. Bigger audience, that would have been pretty bad.
This 76ers game is getting good.
Yeah. Also, to the audience,
they're showing JJ McCarthy on the screen right now.
Yes, that's who we're picking. Live show for the Wolves. Sunday night, probably Friday night probably won't work. Sunday night?
Yeah, it's questionable at this point. We'll see how the game goes.
Yeah. I'd love to just be in the background of one of these draft times. Like why I gotta get in the back, just be housing like chips or something when someone's getting drafted in front of me.
It's not even like a question. Like I kind of wish there was more. If they traded up, maybe they could have taken this guy or this guy. We know who they're taking. It's guaranteed.
What if the Vikings don't get their pick in?
You cannot be fourth unless you get some luck or you get some bad luck and bad fortune like Pittsburgh got in. Why? Because Joe Burrow got hurt and Deshaun Watson got hurt. Why they go out and change their quarterback? Because they knew they can't be fourth.
Oh yeah, Vikings had a great.
This is possible.
They're happy.
They're happy.
This chat from Danny Eckerline here. That would be a big pop.
Correct.
That'd be a big pop.
I can guarantee you he would be there.
Sam Darnold emerges, it's a win-win.
Will Danny Eckerline be there is the better question.
JJ's only 21. JJ needed that bridge quarterback, and he's got it with Sam Darnold.
Does JJ play this year?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Starting?
I think
day
he'll
one?
play.
Over Darnold?
No.
Why not?
Maybe.
I hope
I would say he is more likely than some of the other guys. Like Drake May, I don't think he would have started.
Penix?
Penix, I don't think he would have started.
You don't think Penix is going to start right away?
Well, I'm saying if he was on the Vikings.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Nope. Never mind. Thought Roger was coming out.
Who are we taking at 23 now?
Defense.
Oh, here comes Roger with a couple of people.
Here comes the commissioner ready to announce after the trade. The Vikings coming up to number 10, and here's the pick.
To help make the Minnesota Vikings selection, we are honored to have with us the surviving mother, brothers, and nephew of fallen hero, United States Army Sergeant Zachary Ewing.
Yep. Props.
I'm kind of surprised Roger didn't bring anyone out earlier. Because he normally likes to do it to get away from the booth.
Cancer was discovered after he was injured during his second deployment to Iraq.
He normally brings out like a
We
group of
salute him
kids.
and thank his family and TAPS, the Tragedy Assistance Program for Survivors.
Yep, we got a knee brace on the outside of the jeans for the man in the middle back.
And now I'm going to turn this over
That's
to Sergeant Ewing's nephew, Asher, who will announce the pick in honor of his uncle.
I'd be nervous if I was like 8 years old making this pick.
I also don't know if JJ wants this. You don't get a Roger announcement.
With the 10th pick
He's
in
not
the
walking out.
2024 NFL Draft, the Minnesota Vikings select
JJ McCarthy.
Yeah!
Got our guy.
All right. Well,
Here we
this
go. Next 15
better
years.
work out.
Classy.
Well, guys, he's going to be in our lives for the next 15 years. So this is it. This is the night. Next 15.
All right. That was fun. Good stream.
Yeah, I mean, your overall thoughts on JJ McCarthy being the Vikings quarterback of the future, and when he will start his first game. Jack, I'll let you go first.
I couldn't be happier. I'm already over Drake May. This guy is a winner. This guy lost one game in high school and one game in college. This guy wins ball games. KOC is going to coach him up. He's got great weapons. He's going to succeed right away. And you know what? I think that he's going to start week one. I think he's going to show a lot in training camp.
Great point by Cooper. Mahomes went 10.
That's true.
That's
true. That's true. We already got number 9 all ready for him. So, hey, this is great. Can't wait.
Lewis?
I think that he is going to be fantastic. What else am I going to say? Of course he's going to be great. He played with Great Michigan. He can throw balls into tight windows. Might take a little bit of an adjustment. But you know what? Let's go week one starter. He's going to win the job out of camp. It's going to be one of those deals where it's going to be like, all right, we're going to see who wins the job. And I think JJ wins it. And I think that he dials it in. And let's go.
Also, get used to this. JJ to JJ.
Oh,
touchdown!
God. Yeah.
Woo!
PA
That's going to be
is
happening a lot.
PA is very excited right now. That is an obvious. We have 2 JJs now, so
Yeah.
that's crazy. Yeah, I mean he was a winner, and he I believe he like threw the heart, like they did that
Yep.
at the combine. They do like the hardest throw, and I believe JJ McCarthy had the strongest arm.
He
So
did.
we'll see what that does for him. Yeah, Jim Harbaugh groomed him well at Michigan. To me, his ceiling's not super high, but I don't think you need a super high ceiling. So I guess I'm talking myself into him right now, but should be an interesting.
Hey, Ben Gordon
season.
got his Olu pick. He gets him at 11. Good
Now,
for you, Ben.
unfortunately, the stream is about to end, and the leaderboard is corrupt. By the way, we'll see who. I believe Lewis, you did win. Lewis won in a landslide by more than 2. Congratulations. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks everybody for listening and watching and commenting. This is a yearly tradition. We will be back next year for the NFL Draft Live show.
We'll be back for Game
probably
4
be back.
Sunday night. Sunday night.
Yeah,
Game
I'm not
4.
sure when our next show will be. It will be talking about the Timberwolves because the Timberwolves are the talk of the town. Again, we just drafted a quarterback, but the Timberwolves are the A topic in Minneapolis. So, again, I wanted to rant about this earlier, but
Jimmy Butler used to bully JJ in high school.
I want to say this before we leave regarding fake fans. It is fake fan season with regards to the NBA playoffs and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Very important.
I understand that there are people that don't watch every regular season Timberwolves basketball game, but I don't need to see all these stories. I don't need to see you reposting about Anthony Edwards or Karl Anthony Towns or Jay McDaniels.
This is such a good message. This is excellent what you're saying right now.
I understand it. Just realize that we don't have all these true fans. There are only some true fans.
We don't.
And
I'd like to ask you, what are the signs of a fake fan? What are the signs?
It is an Instagram story after something goes well with the team, and it is very obvious. They don't know what they're doing.
You do that. I do that. So you're saying
I just know. No. I know there are people. I will not name names. There are people that I've seen Instagram stories for that haven't posted a single thing about the Timberwolves. I know they don't watch every game, and yet they are all over it now that it's playoffs and they're having success.
Yes.
We have been there in the lows when this team has been on numerous game losing streaks.
Thoughts on Sabo's comment?
And so we deserve it.
That is an excellent statement right there, Tuck. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
It needed to be said.
Yes, 2 words, Nas Reed. This is not true. I've been to one Lynx game in my life. It is quite the crowd. I will put it that way. So I don't know. Thanks everybody for listening again. Jack, thanks for being here. Lewis, thanks for being here. Everybody, thanks for being here. We will be back next time to talk about
Hold on.
And the Minnesota Twins.
Address that comment right there.
Which one?
It's on the screen.
No, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
You're just an idiot.
That's
all right.
I don't know how you have dealt with this man for 9 years now with his cheesy, cryptic, fake ass everything that Karl Anthony Towns stands for. Outside of him making threes, there is not a positive thing and a positive bone in his body. He is a nice guy. That's all I can say about him. He is a nice person. That's it. I can't stand him. I don't care. He sucks. Trade him this summer.
Okay.
Unless we win the final.
All right. Yeah, I think that's a good ending right there.
All right. Thank you. I had to rant. Goodbye. Thanks everybody for listening.
Thanks, Tuck.